Could it be true? Was Vine actually ahead of its time after all? Hi, my name is Zagno. Welcome to the diner. Are you hungry? You see the title, TikTok has taken over the world, right? But it wouldn't be here if Vine never existed. I have no way of proving that. You're just gonna have to believe me, okay? When you're thinking of a place that you can entertain yourself by scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for hours, you think of TikTok. From music to memes, live streaming, dancing, recipes, pretty much anything that can be done in a short amount of time is on TikTok. And things like vlogs, podcasts, and compilations remain popular on other platforms. But short form content is here and it's here to stay. You know, TikToks, Reels, YouTube Shorts, it's easy to consume it and it's easy to consume a lot of it without realizing how much time you're actually spending on it. Not only is it perfect for the people of today with little to no attention spans, it's perfect for companies as well. But the real question is, what will everyone's attention span look like in 20 years from now? Some people can't even watch a 20-second video without saying, come on, get to the point already. And if you feel like that was directed towards you, it was, and that's okay. Not really, get it together, buddy. And I get people value their time, but if it's your day off and you had no intentions on doing anything productive that day anyway, why do you care about so much time wasted? So if our attention spans keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter, what will these platforms look like in the future? Will 10 seconds be too long for our brains? Will a 2-minute song be considered long?
I'm back in this bitch. I'm back in this bitch. Wrap it up. That's it.
Part of me wants to believe that our attention spans will go absolutely down the drain, but then again, the biggest Marvel fan will sit through a 5-hour movie without a problem. So I'm kind of lost here. But we're not talking about the greatest movie that comes out every 2 years or 3 years. We're talking about what you consume daily. And this is why I think Vine was unfortunately ahead of its time. While towards the end of its life, Vines felt too short, 30 years from now, people will want an entire detailed recipe breakdown in 6 seconds and then obviously complain when it doesn't turn out well. It's because you want so much information in a short amount of time, we're gonna have to leave out specific details to make things better. I feel like in the future, instead of Gatorade being able to have 30 seconds to a minute to draw out this nice story, cinematics, and sell you their drink, it's gonna be 6 seconds, Gatorade, athletes love it, and you should too, by now. Companies are gonna be pissing their pants trying to figure out, how do we sell a product in under 10 seconds? So you're probably wondering, if our attention spans are going absolutely down the drain, how come when Vine returned as Byte, it didn't perform well? I'll tell you why. It's been years since Vine died. This is the perfect time. Our attention spans are shorter than ever. You're right, but they're not as short as they could be. Although they're short enough to consume Reels and YouTube Shorts and TikToks, they're not short enough to get back to Vine just yet. So even though it came back years later and you may think it's perfect timing, it's really not. It's gonna be a while until Vine has its format to shine in the algorithm of our brains again. And I know you're probably excited. You're like, oh my god, when I'm a grandpa, Vine's gonna make its return. Well, not quite. These platforms are designed to keep you there as long as possible, so if they see a feature that you guys want, they're gonna steal it and add it to their platform or create something new. So Instagram wanted to compete with YouTube, right? Guess what they did? They added IGTV. Boom, now you guys can have longer form content without actually going to YouTube. People felt like some videos required just a little bit more time, but not as much as a YouTube video on TikTok. So boom, now you guys can have videos that are 3 minutes long. So if we can have super short form content and long form content and medium form content on multiple platforms, why would we still need Vine? While Vines aren't long enough to give us our social media fix these days,
I have a social media addiction. Give me my fix.
Patterns will repeat. And when they do, Vine shall rise again. I'm actually kidding. It's probably not that realistic because by then, in that time, every platform will have every length, every duration video that you can think of. They'll have pictures, they'll have short form, long form, whatever you guys can want on the platform. So you'll look at Vine like only 6, only 8, only 10 seconds. Useless. 1-star review. But I'm still hopeful, and I'll leave you all with this. Just because something is good doesn't mean it's the right time for it. And even with research and trying your best, you may still need some luck. Lasagna's been served. Good night, everyone.